Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and today I wanted to talk about Liam Coen and Baker Mayfield and how good they looked in week number 1 against the Washington Commanders. I mean, this was a fantastic duo here. Baker Mayfield, 24 of 30, 289 yards, 300 total yards on the day if you include his 21 rushing yards in there as well. Count them, four total touchdowns on the day. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, and Jalen McMillan all had touchdowns on the day. Chris Godwin caught all 8 of his targets. Mike Evans caught all but 1 of his targets. Jalen McMillan caught 1 of his 3 targets. And folks, I just came away very impressed with the offensive play calling of Liam Coen. I think that he did a very, very good job. It's stuff that we saw sprinklings of, a little bit of snippets of in the preseason, especially that final preseason game where you saw the offensive starters out there for one drive. They went down there and scored. And look, that was very impressive. A lot of people thought, well, you know, it is against all of the backups against the Miami Dolphins, so we'll have to wait and see. But, like, of course, one game in, and the return is really good. And this is something that everybody was so worried about, was Dave Canales going to the Carolina Panthers. The quarterback whisperer is gone. A lot of people thought Baker Mayfield would take a step back. And right now, it looks like he hasn't skipped a beat. I mean, he looked as efficient, if not more efficient, in this game against the Commanders than what he was last year. I mean, you saw a couple of these games from Baker Mayfield last year. For example, the Green Bay Packers, the Jacksonville Jaguars. These are games where you saw Baker be this efficient, but to get this right away right off the bat against a defensive-minded head coach in Dan Quinn, who's added some talent on the defensive side of that Washington Commanders football team. It's a great start, in my opinion. It's a great start, and I hope that we see more of this going forward because, again, the early returns on Liam Coen and on Baker Mayfield are great, and I feel like a lot of people were too quick, more so in the national sense than in the local sense, to write off the Bucs offensively because of Dave Canales going off. Dave Canales' team only posted 10 points against the New Orleans Saints in a 47-10 loss. So they're not doing great. And Bryce Young did not look good in that scenario. And look, I'm not saying that Dave Canales was a bad coach. Trust me, I still think he is a good offensive coach in this league. But the early returns on Liam Coen is that he's a good offensive coach in this league as well. You saw his coaching ability in Kentucky. You saw his coaching ability with the LA Rams. Again, continuity with Baker Mayfield was so important. And so far, it's looking pretty good, man. It's looking pretty good. Now, I understand it's week 1. Things could just go off the rails as early as week 2. Next week against the Lions, things could go off the rails. But I feel good about where the Bucs offense is at. And I just wanted to make this video saying that Baker Mayfield and Liam Coen, I feel very good about these two going throughout the rest of the season. Not to say that obviously Baker's going to be 24 of 30 for 300 total scrimmage yards and 4 touchdowns every game. I think that'd be ridiculous to think that that's going to be the case, but I think we are going to see more continuity with Baker this year in terms of just efficient play. I hope that is the case. And I feel like now with Liam Coen in the helm, it seems like the Bucs offense isn't really skipping a beat. And I think that's a great thing to see. So what were your guys' thoughts and opinions on Liam Coen and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, Baker Mayfield included in week number 1? Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. I'd love to hear them. Folks, we're now on the road to 30,000 subscribers, by the way. Thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. I have a special video coming out soon. Can't wait to get the project done. It's still in the process. Wasn't expecting to hit 20,000 subscribers this quickly. But it's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm very excited about the project. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, folks, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. Go Bucs.